What's up, guys? As some of you would have seen, I was feeling really low a week or so back, and I've not been feeling that good since. Last night I went to bed at 10 and end up waking a little bit in the night, unfortunately, but still tired after, 8 or 9 hours sleep, maybe even more. And I must have chronic fatigue. I don't really care about a diagnosis from a doctor because it doesn't mean anything. The only reason that they diagnose people is when they can't find an iron deficiency, a thyroid problem, or the regular stuff. So I do have chronic fatigue. And while it is on a spectrum, some people will have it worse than me who can't work at all. I do have a full-time job, but it's very hard for me because often I have terrible brain fog, obviously the tiredness itself, which can lead to depression, a lack of motivation, just a struggle, really. And I think the reason maybe I've been feeling a little bit worse than usual is I don't feel great about myself because my body isn't as toned as it used to be a few years ago. I have to have a way of coping with my stress, and unfortunately at times that has to be sugar, or it doesn't have to be, but it is sugar. Because I don't do drugs, I don't smoke, I don't drink alcohol. I've got to do something to survive. But yeah, it's been difficult. And I'm not going to give up on having healthy behaviours, like going to bed early if you're tired is definitely a good thing, but I can't expect too much from it. One day I just hope that I can wake up in the morning with energy. And sometimes I'll wake up, have a shower, get moving about a bit, and then I wake up gradually, but I never wake up wanting to get out of bed. Sometimes I have anxiety because of the cortisol, and I just have to get out of bed because my mind is going to go crazy. But I figured, what am I doing that might be making me worse? And I figured during lockdown, while working from home, I'm not commuting to work, which I'm happy about because I hated getting the bus, and I probably won't have to do it until next year now. But I would walk to the bus stop. I would walk from where I'd get off at the bus to work. I would go for a walk at lunchtime to get out of the office and away from people. And while during the summer I'd been doing that, now that it's turned a bit colder or it's been raining, there's been days where I'm in this one-bedroom apartment and I'm not leaving the house all day. And I know that's bad. I know in that moment I should go out, but it's miserable outside. Why would I want to go outside for? I am trying now because I've been looking into how people can manage chronic fatigue, because I don't know if there's a cure. I don't believe after this amount of time I'll ever wake up, able to run a marathon. I've got a cousin that is able to bike 60 miles in a day, and he's fine. That would kill me. I think physically I would die if I tried to do that. And obviously he's got a general fitness level to be able to do that in the first place, but for me that would be an impossible goal. But what I am doing now is every hour at work, I can't just sit down all day, and you can go a little bit insane. I'm at home by myself. Ellen's working, in a tattoo studio. So get up once an hour at least and just move your body. Even if you're tired, with chronic fatigue, if you're tired, it might be 30 seconds of exercise, a minute of lifting some weights, not really heavy weights. But I do believe that the more you sit around, the weaker your body can get. And obviously the more you press yourself when you do have chronic fatigue, you can absolutely drain yourself for days. You don't want to join a gym, or if you do join a gym, you might have to go for like 20 minutes and that's your session. That's all you can do. Personally, gyms aren't for me. I've been in there, done that. I would rather maybe pay for a swimming membership somewhere nice. But yeah, just once an hour, either stretching, doing some light weights, go for a walk on my lunch break. I mean, it's my lunch break now. I don't really feel like it because it is pretty shit out there. It's not even raining though, it just looks grey and my eye floaters are annoying, and I feel like I can't wear sunglasses when it's that dark, but the eye floater still ain't gone away, that really annoying one. That's the only one that really does bother me. But anyway, that's why I've been down, because I feel like I've been trying, and I'm always trying something, although my habits have more power over me than I do over them at times, like with the sugar and trying to eat super healthy. That's another problem. You start trying to be perfect and you have to plan to fail, because you will. Yeah, no one's perfect. Like it's very easy to be hard on yourself when you're suffering, because you think, why can't you do more? come on, get the fuck out of bed, you lazy prick. Because that's what society and culture says. Be busy, be productive. And I would love to be both of those things, but with the chronic fatigue sometimes, it's counterproductive to push yourself. And it can be difficult, but you do have to accept the bad days. And the bad days for me are, I've been working all day, not enjoying the work, because in that mentality, that mental state, everything feels burdensome. Everything feels like a weight on my shoulders that I have to carry around. So on those bad days in the evening, I have nothing left to give. I can't even watch TV because my brain and my body are that tired. It sucks. But instead of fighting that, I think you have to be like, okay, temporarily right now I feel tired. I need to rest. Let's listen to my body. It's saying it's tired. Listen to an audiobook, listen to a podcast, lay down, maybe, like I say, do a bit of light exercise, because if you've been laying around all day or sat about all day, you might not need more physical rest. I don't think there's any sort of streamlining the process. You're gonna have those shit days for no reason, and that's the most annoying thing that I do struggle to accept. I can have a few days where I feel mentally on the ball. I might even enjoy my job a bit, because I'm good at it in those moments when my head is clear. I know what I'm doing, but on the other days I'm withdrawn. I don't want to speak to anyone. My phone's ringing. Oh, I've got to speak to someone now. Fuck. I've got to pretend like I'm not on the edge of depression, feeling as awful as can be. And then you might be more snappy with your partner or your family, or just antisocial, and you feel very, very isolated. So for anyone with chronic fatigue, I'm sorry that you go through this. It sucks. I don't like it. Obviously, no one does. But maybe something I've said can help to shift your mindset to a place where you accept to a degree that you can't do a lot dramatically to fix this. But I do believe the small habits can make a difference, regardless of how you got ill in the first place. I strongly believe, for me, it was Accutane, the drug that I've moaned about many times, rightfully so. Fucking poison. But, some people get the flu or an infection and their body doesn't fully recover and they get stuck for years. And it isn't a joke for anyone that hasn't had chronic fatigue and maybe is skeptical. Oh, what, you're a bit tired? No, sleep does not help this. The things that are meant to help this don't. So try not to be judgmental, because it could happen to anybody. But that's it. I hope you guys are doing okay. If you don't see as many uploads from me, it's because I'm working on myself. I don't want to film videos if I don't have anything positive to spread. I don't want to keep just talking about the same shit. So right now I'm doing more reading again. I'm playing video games. I'm, like I say, trying to rest and improve my health. So appreciate you watching the video. I hope you're good, and I'll see you later. Bye.